Morning, everybody. Hello. You guys hear me? It is Friday, June 11th, 2021. I need to get Henry on the Skype here, and we'll get this show cracking. Get my mic a little closer to me. All right. Let's see here. Give me a couple minutes. I haven't been on Skype in a while. Okay, last week we had a pretty fun live stream. Henry, you're there. Trying to get on Skype with you right now. I haven't been in Skype in so long. Last week we used the phone, and I noticed that your phone was not, like, we couldn't hear you as well. So hopefully this works better. I'm gonna give Henry a call here. Are you there, Henry?
Brian?
Yeah. Say something, Henry.
Brian?
Yeah.
Brian?
Yes, I'm here. Hold on.
Hello? I can't hear you.
You can't hear me at all?
Yeah, we should have checked this out before.
Yeah, we should have.
I can't hear you.
Let's use the regular phone. I'm going to hang up.
It's really bad here.
Okay, I apologize for that. There we go. Now we'll get him squared away.
Could you hear me?
I could hear you. You just couldn't hear me. Remember we had gone through that one other time?
Yeah, we'll have to check it this weekend. I don't know. I don't know.
It's because
I changed my speakers and stuff. I don't know what one it's under.
It's because we're amateurs, Henry.
We are amateurs.
We're amateurs. Anyways, so let's talk about some trades here. Okay, so yesterday was pretty wild. Tons of opportunities this week. You know what? I'm just gonna start off with a congratulations to Henry, because if you look at the daily chart on U1, look at this. Henry, see it? So U1, you see it pulled up, spikes a couple days, it pulled back, it found support. Henry bought it off the support at 8. He actually held this all the way to 16.
Hell yeah.
So that was an amazing trade. I trade this every day. If you see these sell-offs where it spiked and then sold off, I was shorting into these spikes, because pretty much every parabolic move it had, it would sell off, it'd find support, and then it would do the same thing against the next day. And then it capped out at 18. And then I got short, but I should still be holding, because I think there's going to be more downside down to 14 or 12. So I don't know why I'm not short, but I'm not. I covered the rest of it yesterday in the low 15s. Let's talk about, so nice work on that swing trade right there, Henry. That was good work. GLTO. So yesterday, me and Henry both, we tried dip buying this. So this thing was running in sympathy to, for those of you, I don't know if for any of you traded yesterday, this was moving in sympathy to ORPH, which went from, oh gosh, ORPH. I remember I almost bought this at 25 yesterday, but I was like, it ain't going to keep going up. It's already up way too much, and then it went to $77. But
yeah, I tried at 25 and my share didn't get filled, so I canceled my order. So it didn't get filled at like $50 or $60.
And then we got GLTO started moving in sympathy with it, but it didn't have near the range. And I think the reason why it didn't have the range was because whenever it started to run, that was after ORPH had started to fail. And once it started to fail, this thing kind of it just couldn't get the momentum that ORPH, because ORPH was failing and this was moving in sympathy with it. Anyways, I tried dip buying it here. Here, I'll tell you the good part. I shorted at 1450, and then it opened up way down here. I covered at 950, so I covered too early, but that was the biggest single trade I've had. I think that was probably the biggest single trade I've had all year in one shot. I've had tickers that I've made more than this, but I mean just in one trade, like one click and then another click. And so this one I made 44. I ended up making $4,400 on this one, so that was nice. But then I tried dip buying it at 9, then cut it at 870, and then I tried dip buying it at 727. And you were dip buying it at what, Henry?
9.
Why are you laughing, Henry?
Because I'm back in Bagholder City on my one account, but I'm long from it this morning. I bought some at 630 and 650, so I'm long basically from like 650 right now on GLTO, and ORPH I'm long from 950.
Okay, so yeah, I had I added to my, because I got it. So I added in the after hours down here in the sixes, and then this morning when it gapped down, as soon as I woke up, that's the first thing I did was I checked my phone, and it was gapping down, and I got pissed off, and I immediately just cut it. So I'm out. I took a loss on it, and so Henry's gonna hold and see if it comes back a little bit. It should have a bounce. I don't know why I got it. I exited it probably just. It was just irritated. I was irritated with it. So I was irritated that I gave back some of my money that I made on it yesterday, but that's all right. Other than that, I have 0 positions right now. I'm watching NOVN.
Yeah, that had a nice run up.
I did take a short on this morning, but I already covered. I shorted up here in the 1530s and at 1555. And then I covered right before we got on the live stream here near VWAP I covered at 1450. So, but this thing could still go. I'm still kind of short biased on it because of the daily chart. I mean, look at that. Damn. It's got all these bag holders everywhere. But I mean, it could run to, I mean, it's already at 14. It's already over 15. So, I mean, it could pop and squeeze up to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Who knows? I mean, look what CLOV did. Yesterday, I almost dip bought CLOV yesterday into the close at 14. Well, actually, I did dip buy it right here during this little consolidation. And then as soon as it popped up to like the 1450s, and then it consolidated and it didn't continue to go after hours, I just got out at 1450 because I was like, either this thing's going to keep gapping up and going or I'm getting out. Because today, I didn't know if today... Okay, so really, I would have held some overnight, but they just got downgraded. I don't know if... Did you know that? There was some news. No. There was some news about them. They had got downgraded by... I saw that in the Investors Live chat that they had gotten downgraded. Yeah, see, here you go. Well, no.
I mean, isn't CLOV basically about set up for a number 5 dip buy?
That's exactly why I was. That's exactly why I was buying it, but then I got scared to hold it overnight because I heard it got downgraded. But it's still on my watch list for a dip right now. The red to green on this is 1436. So we'll see how it reacts at around 1436. You know, if it can hold this, basically the 14s is kind of what I'm looking for it to hold, and then start coming back. I mean, I would think it's going to have a bounce in it. But right now, it kind of spiked up a little bit to the 15s, and it's failing right now. So, Henry, you're long AEI. Let's look at that one real fast. AEI. Good morning, Bison. Good morning, Brian.
I just love the daily on AEI. It's a low float. It was in the article I seen because the short interest is high. So,
and you're in at 480. Oh yeah.
It's Monday.
So yeah, look at that. It broke out over this little. It had this flat top breakout, and so yeah, it looks like it's primed and ready to go. I mean, looks like it's ready to fill this gap. Hopefully, it can fill that gap all the way to maybe 10 or something. Might take a few days though. Look at the volume on it today.
I know it's so the last besides yesterday was the most volume. It normally only had 2 million or less. Yesterday was over 18 million. So I'm hoping that it continues in today. I have sells starting at $8.
So that was yesterday that it had 18 million volume. Okay, so yeah, this could go. And also, if you guys have any tickers that y'all are interested in or that y'all find interesting, please put them in the chat because I'd like to look at them if you guys have any ideas. Let's see here. We haven't talked. What about AMST? Well, that one spike fail. So AMST looks like it just kind of gave it up.
I'm watching.
Is this a
failed spikers?
Is this a dip buy on AMST right here? What do you think?
I mean, you could buy it here and risk 390, 395.
And what about leads? Check out leads. If you look at the daily on leads.
I haven't watched that one in a while.
Look at this one. That one looks like it's getting ready for a dip buy.
Oh yeah.
So I need to get that one up. ORPH. GLTO.
Yeah, if you look at the GLTO, I'm thinking that one's gonna maybe have a good day because you look at the 5-minute chart, it's just holding nice above. I mean, a good space above VWAP and
God, I wish
7 right now.
I wish I could have the faith that you have, Henry. I just, God, man, probably shouldn't have got out, but I just didn't want to fucking piss me off when I woke up and seen it gapping down. I was like, fuck this, I'm out. Biden's thinking that ORPH is going to go again.
I'm hoping. I'm in from 950, so.
So leads looks like it's primed for a bounce. CLOV looks like it's primed for a bounce. AMC was dumping yesterday, broke key support. I mean, I think AMC has more downside, but who knows though? These Reddit stocks tend to be resilient and seem like they every dip gets bought up. So I don't want to get too biased with that thought process. So AMST.
Oh, one I missed yesterday. Freaking should look at it. It could be one today. GBS. So mad. So I had an alert yesterday about like 1 o'clock when it got over 325, and I should have got in.
Okay, I'm gonna buy some AMST on this little dip down here. I got some at 416. All right, which one?
GBS.
Okay, yeah, that one's on the high day scanner.
Yeah, and man, I could have bought it yesterday at like 1 o'clock when I got my alert on my phone and I was looking at it, but I was focused on freaking.
So this one was already on your radar?
Yeah, but I didn't freaking.
Why was it on your radar, Henry?
Because, Brian, I have 20 to 30 alerts that go off every day on my phone. Stocks that we trade in that. You know, I'm just like Nate from Investors Underground. I set alerts, man. So I never forget about stocks.
Wow.
But anyway, then I got busy at work, and then I seen it after hours. I'm like, God, it's already up to much, like over $4, and like I can't buy it now. We'll see what it does. And then frickin', it's 7:30 this morning.
7:30. Wow.
And I could have got in at like 3:25. Whatever. Can't hit them all, even though I try.
So we'll put that one on the watch list, GBS, see if it does anything.
It's a pretty low float.
GBS, AMST. Okay, we're going to be opening here in about 3 minutes. Oh, so is this AMST going to come back or what? It's got some range to it. Look at that range. I mean, yesterday it was at, started
good.
at $2. It's holding 4.
And I'm focused on GLTO and ORPH.
I got those 2 up.
What am I gonna do? I got those 2 on my 2 big screens here, and that's what I'm gonna watch at the open here.
I feel like I should be short.
But yeah, we'll have to figure out the Skype because I've noticed I listened to live stream and you can barely hear me. So I apologize, everybody, if you can't hear me.
Yeah, we got to figure something out. We got to try to get back on the Skype and so we can hear you real well. Yeah, you do sound faded and distant. That's okay.
I was looking at Gene pop this morning on news, but the daily too many one-day failed spikers, so I'm not going to mess with it.
GENE?
Yeah.
Is NOVN going to have a spike? Maybe.
I can see it pulling back and holding between 12 and 13.
There's no more share.
10 seconds.
There's no more shares to short on it on at E-Trade anymore. There she goes. And it's starting to spike a little bit. My AMST is doing nothing as of right now. NOVN getting bought up. Trying to spike NOVN. And my AMST is
ORPH is looking like it's about ready to push and get halted.
all right. AMST is starting to go a little bit. I'm going to sell some here.
ORPH, baby, at 12. Go, baby, get halted.
Okay, I sold some at 428 on my AMST. Let me get the 1 minute chart up. Sold a little right there. It's going to hold. Come on. It's making me nervous. Keep going. Volume's coming in. Damn it, I could have got even.
Yo going, ORPH.
They're both going.
Halted. Boom.
Which one got halted?
GLTO. Yeah.
GLTO.
That one ain't halted yet, but it's starting to stack up. ORPH got halted at 1250.
I sold some more AMST at 435. I got a sell in at 447.
GLTO squeezing, about to hit 8. I got my first sell at 878.
Damn it, I could have saved myself all that fucking money. Son of a bitch. It's approaching red to green.
What's approaching red to green?
GLTO.
Oh.
So I just shorted GLTO at 763, and I'm going to risk $8, which is the red to green. And I just got executed on another sell on AMST at 447. It looks like we're about to get over 450. I'm going to hold the rest. I might add to my AMST on a pullback. We'll see if a pullback holds. And we're getting already a pullback on GLTO, so I probably should cover a little here. Okay, covered some at 731. That was a good execution. Covered some GLTO at 731. Oh, wow, AMST slapped down. Glad I was selling into that spike. And AMST is going night-night. Okay, I'm going to put my stop loss for the rest of my shares at 399, 398.
Oh, we forgot about NCTY. I'm still in that baby long from 1350. It's over 17 again.
Covered some more of this GLTO at 730. So into this pullback. So I don't know if this pullback's going to hold and then it squeezes out to 8. So I want to take a little bit off, take some profits. I guess I should pull up ORPH, huh? And CLOV is going red on the day. ORPH is, it spiked up, it got halted, now it's failing. And we're getting a, okay, so since ORPH is failing, I added to my short at 752.
ORPH is halted.
Yeah, isn't it halted on the way down?
No, it's halted on the way up at 1250.
Oh, I thought it was halted on the way down. I guess maybe the way my chart looks on E-Trade. Anyways, nevertheless, $8 is going to be my red to green is going to be my my max pain level. So right now, I'm thinking about adding to AMST. It looks like it's holding this $4 level. See if this is a decent dip buy or not. I am going to add to it. Oops. Missed right there. So I added at 408 on my AMST. Still going to have my stop at $4 or $3.98. took me out. My stop took me out. I probably set my stop too tight, which I do that quite often. But bummer. Well, at least I caught a little baby spike on it. So that's okay. I still made a little bit of money on it. Meanwhile, GLTO consolidating right now. Kind of going sideways. Kind of looks like a bull flag a little bit. Looks like it could go higher. Probably does go higher. I got to put my stop loss in on this because I'm not trying to get squeezed on this. I don't want to get stuck in some crazy ass halt. Alright, I got my stop in on GLTO at 802. We'll see what happens with ORPH whenever it gets unhalted. Because if ORPH starts going, that means GLTO is probably going to go too. So, this might be the dip buy right here with AMST. Or no. I knew I got out too early. I'll just leave it alone. Man, AMST looks like it's going to hold and go back up. What do you think, Henry? No?
I need a few more minutes of it going sideways at least. Unless it starts squeezing hard, but...
And then you'll hop in?
I'm staying away. I got GLTO and ORPH I'm focusing on.
You got too many other pokers in the fire?
Yeah, I'm still long NCTY at 1350. I'm watching that one too. It's over holding 17.
All right, well, GLTO. Come on.
Starting to fail.
Oh, I need to cover into that.
Is it going to get bought up here at 7 or not?
Okay, I got executed at 702. Covered some at 702 on GLTO. Right there into that. Broke that trend. Dumped off pretty heavy. So I made some back. NOVN is spiking. Oh, and I had a short from earlier this morning that I'd set. I forgot about. Just got executed at 1445 or 1545, and it's going higher. So I got small size, so I'm getting squeezed a little bit on it right now. We'll see what happens. Okay, and I had one more. Just got executed at 1597. So we'll see what happens. See how this spike holds on NOVN. So my average now into this NOVN is 1562. Not a very good average. I probably should have covered all of my GLTO right there. Look at it. Look at
It's getting bought right up.
It's putting in a nice bounce right now. We'll see what happens. AMST, good job on not buying it up again. It's down to 380 now. It's failing. NOVN squeezing. And there are no more shares to short at E-Trade on NOVN.
How long is ORPH going to be halted? It's been 10 minutes already.
It was like that yesterday.
Well, yeah, but the first halt's usually only 5 minutes.
Okay, I covered more at 697 of my GLTO. NOVN.
Does your E-Trade say when it's going to open?
Oh, here, I can check for you real quick.
Or
ORPH says it's going to... Here, I'll put on the... I have like it has a little countdown timer. Oh, in 30 seconds.
It's open.
Yeah, I was going to say...
I'm at 14. Good thing I got a 14. I had a... Because that was kind of a resistance level. So I sold some there. Slapped right down.
Okay, I'm all out at 659 on GLTO. I'm all out. So I made about $1,000 on that one just now. So that was nice.
ORPH getting bought right up. Come on, baby. Squeeze. Yeah.
ORPH is going, which means GLTO should get bought up too. Glad I covered.
ORPH halted again.
Not yet.
Well, I'll be surprised if it don't get halted again.
Red to green. I might try to short ORPH up near 20 if it can get that high. It should get that high. It should get close to red to green. I mean, Christ, it went to 77 yesterday. You think that it could go to...
Yeah. There's popping. Come on, baby.
There's no shares to short on it. I think GLTO is halted on the way down. NOVN is still squeezing, and there's no more shares to short, which sucks. Because now I can't size in more. I mean, I don't have very big size, but kind of sucks. I can't size in a little bit more. AMST down to 376. So this is, maybe this comes back.
Red 15. Pushing. Come on.
So NOVN starting to pull back a little bit.
ORPH halted. Boom. My next sell is at 18.
So GLTO ticker is going to resume in 2 minutes and 34 seconds. You guys watching anything different than us, or are you guys watching all the same stuff? Looks like VXRPH set to resume at 9:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 4 minutes.
I can see GLT holding 6.
And we got fresh lows with CLOV. That sucks. No bounce there yet. VXRT Investors Live says that VXRT is squeezing. Wow, look at that.
Oh, I seen that one this morning. Really? Dang it.
Look at that. VXRT. Damn, nice move. Look at that spike. Oops. Dang it. Cancel. Nice spike. Why is it doing that?
Even I can't chase it that high.
Well, this is going on the watch list, though. We could grab a pullback.
Yeah. Man, I saw that this
VXRT.
morning too, and I'm like,
So VXRT's pulling back, man. Let me look left on the daily. It's got room to go to maybe 10 or 11. I kind of want to buy some right here on this little yank. I am going to buy some. It's pulling back the VWAP right now. Buy. Okay, I got some at 8.53. Still going down. I'm probably going to add. I took half size. Add in the low 8s if it gets down there.
10, 9,
Here we go.
8,
Your
7, 6,
GLTO is about to be resumed.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
lift off. Whoa, look at that. Didn't expect that.
Squeezed up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, ORPH is going, so. Okay, I bought a little bit more at 8.45 on VXRT. NOVN starting to come down finally. I got a shitty average of $15.62. We'll see if it can pull back to 15. I can make a little bit. So this looks like a nice pullback right here, man, on VXRT. Look at that. Hasn't even touched VWAP yet, and it looks like it's starting to build support right there. The bid stacking up on the level 2. Looks like it's starting to come back a little bit. Come on. I'm going to start selling anywhere near high a day. I'm going to sell 1/3 of my position near high a day. Probably like 890.
ORPH, you said is opening here right now.
ORPH set to resume in 30 seconds. So I had a little pop on VXRT. Looks like we're going to fade some more maybe. We're going to dip below VWAP.
And it still ain't open. Man, GLT looks rough. GLTO, I mean, just the chart looks stupid.
Okay, looks like we're starting to get a little push towards high a day. Come on, keep going, VXRT. I'm going to try to sell some here at, I'm going to put my first sell at 880. Hopefully this isn't a higher low. Come on, baby. Squeeze up for me. I'm going to try to get some out in like 889. Come on, come on. Keep going. A little bit more. Oh, I should take it out right here. Okay, I took 1/3 out right there at, what did I get executed at? 883 I got some out at. And I would have got my 889, but I was afraid it was going to get stuffed. We'll see if it can't pop through the high a day. And I think we might be going higher, Henry. Grab that little pullback. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. About to get through 9. About to get through 9. Come on. There's the 9 test. We're through high day. Oh, rejected. Fuck.
Does it get halted?
No, I didn't.
No.
I'm talking about VXRT. Tested 9 and got smacked down.
Smackdown.
See if we can get bought up right here. So got smacked down, but the trend is still intact right here. Still got a nice trend right here. I almost sold right there at 9, but I wanted to give it enough time to pop through, because a lot of times when they pop through, they really, really, really go. And it looks like it's going to get rejected. Come on. Sometimes it helps to look at a 5-minute chart, so you don't get so anxious by every pullback. And there's a 5-minute chart. So 5-minute chart looks like a bull flag. I think this is going to get through 9. Do you think it's going to get through 9, Henry? Tell me.
Yeah.
Henry?
We should have bought NOVN.
Yep. And I should have covered back there at 16 on this pullback and took a fucking small loss. But my stubborn ass didn't.
Wow, any NOVN is going.
It is going.
Volume is just pouring in.
You like that, huh, Henry?
I'm staying away from it.
Okay, we're consolidating near the highs right here on VXRT, which tells me that VXRT is going to go higher, which makes me want to buy more. I'm buying more. I just bought some more at $8.95. Probably a bad buy because it hasn't really broke out yet. My new average is $8.66 though. Ugh. Dang it. Hold near the highs. It's pulling back. That was a shitty buy. I thought it was about to go right through.
Matt sent a text that he's long GBS. But no price. He didn't tell me.
Ask him price. AMST looks like it's finding support in the 370s. Kind of starting to make a U shape and come back a little bit.
GLTO is giving it up.
Still?
Alright, so ORPH opened, slapped down, halted at 14.
Okay, VXRT still holding near the highs, but I feel like it's about to roll over. That's what I get for not taking my profits near 9. Should have just sold it.
Alright, well, why you... Oh, you still... when you get time, tell me what you think of NCTY.
NCTY, I'll look at that one. Well, spiked up, pulled back. Looks like it could go higher. Found support, kind of spiked up a little bit today. No. What do you think?
I'm hoping it goes higher. I'm in from 1350.
Henry's in from 1350. Let me look at the daily again. Look left. Ooh.
I sold a little bit yesterday at 18.
Christ, the high was 90. I would think that it could go a little bit higher.
I'm hoping.
At least to maybe
I got
22, 23, or 24.
19, 20, 21, 20. Every dollar, basically, starting from 19.
And VXRT, I think.
Looks like it's ready to pull back.
Damn it. God, what a stupid buy. I added to my position there at 895, and because I was thinking it was about to pop through 9 and really go. And now it's just looks like it's a double top, and it's just getting stuffed up there. I mean, my average is 866, but maybe I should just put a stop loss in at 866, but it'll probably hit 866. It's getting bought up right here, though. I think if it pops through that 9, it's really going to go. All right, I sold it. I got out at 875 on my VXRT because I mean, if I think it's going to pull back to 866, what's the point of holding it? I might as well just take that little bit of profits, that $100 or whatever, and then just wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to get through 9. I'm going to be so butthurt I sold it. Buying says, hey, Buying thinks that GLT is going to go in the afternoon, just like yesterday. I don't know. It's looking pretty dim right now for GLTO. AMST fails. More downside on that one. Thank God I didn't hold my fucking long with that. That's why we set a stop. Look at that. I cut that baby when it broke 4, and then look at it. It's just more down. Yeah. I got FOMO now with VXRT. I'm going to be mad if it goes higher without me. I'm regretting my sell. I'm so regretting my sell. Oh, there's.
You got time to look at something.
There's 866. It pulled back to. It would have hit. It would have hit it anyways. I hopped back in at 865 on VXRT. Okay, what are we gonna look at?
CKPT.
CKPT. Oh yeah, Matt was in this one yesterday. Okay, so it had its big spike and it pulled that, but it's kind of consolidating. You think it's going to come back, huh?
It's holding 3. I mean, it only had 2 days of run up, so it's not technically a number 5 dip buy. Don't they have to have 3 days or more?
Something like, I mean, sometimes it just depends on how far it's down, you know. I mean, but yeah, 3 days is nice. I mean, I've seen some of them happen a day, like with GameStop when it dropped from in just a few hours, dropped from 150 all the way down to 50. When they get extreme volatility. Okay, VXRT.
VXRT.
So VXRT is consolidating near the highs. It looks like a bull flag to me. So I'm glad I got back in. Now I'm not having these regrets. about selling. Other than that, CLOV all the way down to hit 1350. When are we going to buy CLOV?
Well, I'm not going to buy CLOV. I'm buying CLOVW.
That's CLOVW is the, what do you call it?
The warrants that run with CLOV.
Yes. So they move identical.
Actually, about ready to buy right now. And I'm in at 580.
The only thing I don't like about CLOV is it's still red on the day. So, I mean, the red to green on CLOV is $14.30. Well, actually, $13.34. So if it gets over that, I might consider buying it. Plus, high day is around $14.50. So, right, you know, if it breaks high day, goes green on the day, gets over the $half mark, all those factors together might equal a nice push. And speaking of push, VXRT is trying. I'm telling you, man, VXRT gets over 9, this fucker's gonna go.
It's gonna go.
I just don't have much patience. Come on. Is it going to do it right now? Here comes another 9 test. Rejected. Nine, come on. The volume's coming in. Volume's coming in. Look at that volume increasing. Ugh. God, so close. Alright, I sold 1/3. And it's over 9, right when I sell 1/3. Rejected again. Man, that's tough. Why doesn't it like that 9 level? Okay, but you know one thing I've noticed though. Okay, so it's tested 9. Look, it's tested 9 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times it's tested it. I've noticed that whenever you have a stock that holds near its highs and it's testing it, it keeps hitting it and getting rejected. Hey. Barking at. That if it finally does get through, it usually pushes really hard.
Yeah.
Okay, ORPH is unhalted and just getting destroyed right now. NOVN might be coming apart a little bit. So VXTR still holding it near its high, so we'll just wait. Okay, here we go. It's getting bought up again. Henry, did you grab some VXTR?
No.
VXRT, I mean. I'm really surprised you didn't. How come?
So I'm focused on other things right now.
Oh, so what's your main focus right now?
ORPH, GTLO, and NCTY.
Okay, we're over 9. So much for slicing through like butter. Damn, it just gets rejected by that 9 every freaking time. Gets over 9 and then just peters out. Has no more steam. Pops over 9 and then just, man. ORPH halted on the way down. CLOV tried to bounce a little bit. Kind of rolling back over. But look at that. It's holding near its highs. I like this. Let's look at the volume compared on the daily chart. Damn, that'd be sweet to get over 11. I don't see that happening, though. I mean, if this thing gets anywhere near 10, I'm going to be all the way out. Why is this doing this? There we go. Why is it doing that? There we go. Oh, shit. We're over 9 again. All right, we're holding over 9. Let's go. Come on. Get some sell orders ready. So open 914, 915, 918, 919, 920. Okay. Okay, I got some out at 920. All right, look at that. Nice.
Now, see, I would be putting my stop loss in at 890 and let us do its thing.
So, Henry, you're saying don't sell anymore, right?
Right.
890, it's going to pull back to 890. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, I mean, if it gets up to 850, I'm going to sell some more. And then if it pulls back and it holds 9.
If it's 950, I would move my stop loss up to 914.
Yeah, I mean, it's, dude, it struggles to squeeze.
It's patience, my dear Watson. Give it, you see, it's...
Yeah, you're right. Probably need to have patience, but it seems like every time I have patience, I get fucked. I just like taking...
What's your entry?
869. Now it's 869 because I added. I added like at 872. My original... And I got in at 865.
Shares?
Say what?
How many shares you got?
Now I only have 500. I had 1,000.
This is just setting up. It's going to be an all-day grinder.
Henry's calling it an all-day grinder. Hopefully. Maybe I need to look at the 5-minute chart. Maybe that'll help me. Why don't I get so anxious to get out? Well, look at that 5-minute chart, man. 5-minute chart says that it's holding near its highs. Oh, it's pulling back, Henry. I'm going to set my stop loss at 864. Underneath the low of these 5-minute candles.
Yeah, I would do that. 864, 863.
Yeah.
And then just let it do its thing.
Let it work?
Yeah, take it off your chart.
Oh, you're crazy. I can't do that. I have to
Why?
be able... Because I have to be... If it squeezes up to like 950, I can be able to take some of it off. Because it's...
Put an alert. Put an alert.
It seems like every time I set alerts, it's like the thing will go off and I won't hear it or I won't see it or something like that, you know?
Wow.
I like setting alerts on the Investors Live thing, though. Those are pretty good. I always hear it on there. But when I do it on my phone, it seems like it never works. So it pulled back to the 890s and it's holding right now.
Because it's going to go up. Here's my prediction for it today. It's going to go up. It's going to get slapped down at 950. It's going to pull back. It's starting to consolidate between 9 and 920. So it's going to pull back and hold 9. And then it's going to push starting at 1 o'clock over 950, maybe 10.
1 o'clock? You expect me to be in this thing till 1 o'clock? Come on, Henry. Let's not talk crazy here.
Someday,
Here.
I would love you to hold a stock.
Longer than 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Longer than an hour? Well, okay, so if it squeezes to 950, I'm going to sell a piece of it. And then if it pulls back to 9 and it holds 9 and it confirms the breakout level, then I'll add back some shares. Okay, here we go again. Let's see if it can break high day.
All right. Well, I got to get going. I got to get ready here to go to work. So
I'm going to try to hold it till 1 o'clock, Henry. That's my goal. Okay, Henry. Well, thanks for tuning in.
oh man, look at NOVN.
Wow, buying it off that VWAP was pretty good spot.
This is on pace to hit $20 today, I think.
Henry, don't talk crazy, okay? Okay, I got a really bad short entry right now, a small size, and $20 will fucking stress me out a little bit.
Oh, you're shorting. Oh.
I had a there's no more shares to short on it, and I had orders from this morning. So I'm short with a shitty average with small size at $15.62. So, which is kind of dumb. I considered covering on this pullback right here at 1650 and just taking the small loss, but I'm like, I just don't believe.
I'm cutting your loss right now.
We'll see.
I'm gonna take a picture of something or this and send it to you, and you tell me your thesis on it.
The only thing when I look left on the daily, it's just got all these recent bag holders, and I'm like, man, fuck this thing. But the volume is insane, so
yeah.
Maybe I should cut it.
I just sent a text.
I should have cut it there at
thing.
I should have cut it there at 1650.
Pull up that picture I just sent in the text.
All right, hold on.
And tell me how bullish that looks for you.
I don't see an image. Oh, okay, I see it. Henry, you just sent me a picture of the chart that I'm looking at right now. Yeah, well, it does look pretty bullish. It does. It does look pretty bullish. I probably should get out. We'll wait. I can't get out into this strength right here. Let me get another pullback and then I'll get out. I can't cover into strength. I got to cover into some weakness. But yes, it does look like it's gonna do it. Or this could be a higher low, Henry. If we look at, let me get up that chart real quick. You don't think it could be a higher low? Or no, a lower high is what I mean to say. See, look, lower high. See, it got rejected by high today. Let's see if it pulls back. If it holds over this VWAP and it starts trading in a channel between 1630s and 18, I guarantee you I'll be exiting. And it looks like it wants to fucking break out right now.
Whoa, damn. Okay, I gotta go, but look at this one. Stupid OTCs.
Oh no, I don't want to look at an OTC.
EGXP.
EGXP. Went from 1 to 525 and now it's pulling back.
It went from frickin'
12 cents.
12 cents.
Oh shit.
It was up over 8,000%.
Oh my God. It looks like it's open now.
Yeah, it pulled all the way back to $1.50 right now.
Is this the dip buy? EXGP.
EGXP.
No, EGXP. Yes. EG.
Down to $1. I put a buy in at a quarter.
It's at 83 cents now. I think it got halted on the way down. Okay. This motherfucker. Are you going to get over 920 or what? VXRT?
I don't know. Anyway, I gotta go.
Okay, have a good day, Henry.
Yep, bye. Good luck, everybody.
Okay, I gotta sell some of this VXRT. It's scaring me. I don't believe in it. It looks like it's just about to have a big red, massive death candle. Me and Henry have such opposite views on stocks. He'll look at a stock and be like, it's going up. It's bullish. I'll look at a stock and be like, this thing is not gonna keep its momentum. Like NOVN. I mean, he sent me a picture of this chart, and he's like, what does that look to you? And I'm like, well, it does look bullish. It does look bullish. I agree. But then when I think about the daily chart, I just think about all these people selling into this spike. All happy to get even because they were fucking just watch this thing die forever. But volume trumps everything. So if it gets enough volume, this thing could continue higher. And I'm also thinking that from a shorter term perspective, that, you know, it didn't break high a day. It's not continue up. I'm thinking it might roll over. And look at that. VXRT slapped down my 920. I'm glad I sold some. I only got 200 shares left. So I'll just, since I got super small size, I'm just going to put my stop loss in at my entry. And maybe I'll hold it till 1 o'clock like Henry wanted me to. Wow. So VWAP on VXRT is $8.76. So I'm going to put my stop loss in at $8.71. So there's no way I can lose on this trade. NOVN's pulling back. See what it does. Man, yeah. ORPH and GLTO, they got crushed today into those little spikes. Other than that, I'm not seeing a whole lot to trade right now. But granted, the market's only been open less than an hour. But I actually love the fact that Henry has a complete opposite view of the market than I do. I really like it a lot, actually, because the fact that he has that opposite view, it makes me think more, because it's so easy to get blinders on and to get tunnel vision on your own perspective. So I'm going to cover half of my NOVN right here, because it could go higher, and even though I got small size, I don't feel like getting squeezed on it. Come on, I missed it. It's annoying. Tried to cover, and right when I... Let me out. It popped up as soon as I tried to cover. I should have been... Come on! There you go. I got out. Not all of it, but I got some of it out. Man, what a bounce on this EGXP from $1 to $3. Damn, I knew that was a dip buy. That's weird though. It trades. Look at the spread on that thing. It's $2 to $2.98 from. It's got like a dollar spread on it. Screw that. So NOVN's going to break out, it looks like. Rejected by high day. So anyways, back to Henry having a different perspective. Every time I'm long a stock, I always ask him, is this going to go up? And the reason I ask him that is because I know he's going to tell me what I want to hear. He's like, yeah, it's going to go up. And speaking of going up, VXRT, it's going higher. I'll tell you what though, I want to short VXRT now because it's just having so much trouble up here. There's no shares to short. Which makes me think it's going to go higher. And there it goes. A little bit. So I think I might actually sell the rest of mine into this spike of VXRT because it just struggles for every high, every new high seems like it's just struggles. Okay, I got out $9.27. I'm out at $9.27. I mean, maybe it goes higher. I don't know. Well, I'm just going to take the rest of my profits and be done with it. Oh, NOVN. Jesus Christ. Of course I have to fucking short the best runner of the day. Fuck. And there's no more shares to short. That's annoying. On the flip side, though, CLOV, CLOVE, is testing, about to test red to green. So that's good. I didn't want to buy this dip. Oh, why is it doing that? Cancel. What the hell? Come on, Thinkorswim. Why are you being all weird on me? Okay, so try this again. There we go. Let me zoom in. There it is. Alright, so look at that. I might have to buy some CLOV. It's about to go green on the day. It could get rejected by this level right here. I'm going to grab a small size. I hate buying into strength, but I think it's going to go higher. Okay, I grabbed a small piece. It might test and they get rejected. It's testing red to green right now. It might test, get rejected, pull back right here to VWAP down to 14. And I might buy some more right there on a little pullback. I mean, this is primed for a bounce today. I mean, if you look on the daily, look at that daily chart. I mean, how can this not bounce? It so looks like it's ready for a bounce. In fact, I want to buy more. And it's going green. Alright, I bought some more. I think it's going to go higher. I mean, I'm probably getting a little too aggressive too early. But look at it. So my average is $14.30. Damn, Henry was right. VXRT is still grinding up. He said it's going to be Henry said VXRT is going to be an all-day grinder. What was the ticker last week that we said that we're going to look at today? Remember, it got its ass kicked? Was it LINX? I can't remember. Henry got 200 shares of EGXP at $2. You're crazy, Henry. And don't forget to do your burpees, Henry. You owe me 10 burpees from yesterday also. Okay, so CLOV getting rejected right now by red to green, but I think it's going to get through it. Meanwhile, NOVN, they're stepping up. I'm glad I sold some. Sold half. I'm going to sell the rest on the next dip. Just take the rest of the loss. And there we go. There's a pop through red to green. Now the next level is high a day and 450. So we get through the whole dollar, or the $half mark and the high a day. I think we're easily going to 15. There we go. We're over 1450, testing high a day right here. High a day looks to be about 1460. Rejected a little bit. A little pullback. The trend's still intact. And it might pull all the way back to VWAP and consolidate and then squeeze out and do like a cup and handle, where you got your cup and then it pulls back, consolidates, and then boom, there comes the break of high day and it really goes. So I'm gonna try to give this some patience unless it just starts pushing really hard. Okay, high day test right now. There it goes. So I'm going to pump this in the chat a little bit. CLOV, green, and new high day. So now I have the 1470s. I'm glad I added. There we go. We're going to 15 now. I'm going to sell a small piece up at 15. And I can add those shares back on a green to red test. Oh, it's not going to 15 yet. So we'll wait and see what happens. We'll let it pull back. There we go. There's a yank on fucking NOVN, you fucker. There's a nice pullback. Give it up. Give it up. Maybe I should cover my shares here. It's getting bought up right there. See if there's some more downside to it. Thought about covering right there, but I'll just wait, see if we get some more downside. Meanwhile, look at that. Look at that. This is what I love about red to green and green to red moves, is that when you get that red to green or that green to red move, you always get a nice squeeze to sell into. And we're approaching. Okay, I'm going to sell a little bit here. I sold about a quarter of my position, just a quarter. Keep going. Okay, sold another quarter of my position. Now, I'm going to look to add these shares back close to 1450. see what happens. Okay. Why is that up? Meanwhile, NOVN staying heavy. It gets anywhere near VWAP, I'm going to be getting out. There it goes. And I'm out. I covered my NOVN right there at $17.13. So took a small loss on it. Lost $200 on it, which is very bearable. So I'm okay with that. It was shitty I was even in that thing short right now. Right now is not the time to be shorting it. And now I can focus my cognitive energy not on VXRT, but on CLOV. Look at that. It pulled back for a second and then just got bought right back up. So I don't know how high this is going to go, but this is turning into a nice trade. So 15 test. It's getting over 15 now. $15.18, $15.19, $15.20. Okay, I just sold a little bit more into that push at $15.17. Now I'm going to look. It's going to have a pullback here soon, so I'm going to add shares back. Because this could be actually end up being a good swing trade for Monday. Look at that. Now it's really starting to squeeze. Look at that. Look at that candle starting to get extended. This is a good setup right here. Okay? So let's go over the setup real fast. Number 5 dip buy. That's what this is. I'm going to alert this in the chat. All right. Look at that. So, you know, it was a multi-day runner. Ran for 3 days and sold off for 2. And then today, basically just waited for it to go green on the day. I bought just before it went green. But when you get all these factors, it goes green, it breaks high a day, it gets over the whole dollar, $half mark, and then you get this squeeze. So, I mean, this made it all the way up to 28. And if you look left on this daily, I mean, it should have support. So, I mean, I think this thing could get back to, you know, 18, 19, 20 bucks at least. I mean, it is a Reddit stock, which AMC looks like it's finding support. All right, so it's starting to pull back a little bit now. So I was wanting to add at $14.50, but it may not even pull back that much. It may just pull back to high a day. $14.75, maybe 15. So I'll get ready to start adding in pieces starting at around 15. So I'm going to start adding shares back between 15 and $14.50. But never mind, it's going to go higher now. Wish I would have held all my shares. And there it goes. Okay, it looks like it's starting to get a little stuffy up here. Alright, I gotta sell some there. Sold more at 15.77. So it took a small piece off. Testing 16. I am definitely adding shares back on this once we get a pullback. Man, look at that. Look at that. I don't know if they even know I'm long. Nice. Clove, squeeze. Long from 1432. Got it all on live stream. There we go. All right, so now we need a pullback. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. It's going to need a couple minutes to rest here soon. Look at that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes of consecutive green candles. So we should get a pullback here momentarily. Got over 16. What a nice push. And it's selling off, but not so much. Jeez. If it just keeps squeezing and squeezing and squeezing, I'm just going to have to keep selling more into it. I mean, that's all I know to do is just take profits. And NOVN is coming apart now. That's okay, though. I should have never been in that thing in the first place. And this trade with CLOV is working out real nice. All right. So that is looking, we're getting a lot of selling pressure now. So I'm really, really sensing a pullback. I'd love to see it pull back to around 15, between 14.50 and 15. Probably 15. Find a base, consolidate, and then squeeze up more. Maybe it doesn't even do that, though. I mean, damn, this thing looks like it's about to get over 16. Jesus. Never mind. So much for a lot of selling pressure. Look at this long... a lot of times when you see that, you see a long extended wick. Like that. That means there's a lot of selling pressure, and then it'll pull back some more. But then it just started pushing back up. So, but it tried to go again and got rejected. So I think that 16, I think the buyers might chill out for a second. Look at this volume come in. See the volume? Damn. Once it got over, okay, 1434 was the red to green. So look at this candle. Look at the volume increase once it went green on the day. The volume really started pouring in once it went green. So we got another extended wick on the 5-minute chart. So I'm thinking it's going to pull back a little bit more. not. I could go sideways here over 1550. Okay, I added a little bit right there. At 1571, added a tiny piece. Just a small piece, only a quarter of what my size is. Just because it looks like it might be putting in like a bull flag on the 1 minute chart. And the way the volume is coming in, I mean, it looks like, dang it. Why does it do this? Okay, there it goes. See, I'm thinking that maybe, oh, there it goes. Pulling back some more. So we'll let it pull back some more. I'm going to add some more. Not yet. We'll let it pull back a little bit more. It's going to hold the 1550s. Okay, pop through the 1550s. Okay, bought another little small piece at 1548. We'll see what it does from here. So I'm going to try to do my best to wait till it gets down closer to 15, which will put it closer to VWAP, and to buy some more there. Okay, I bought some more at 1542. Not much though, just a little bit. VXRT, man, Henry was right. It's just grinding. Where's it at? I have it on here. Thought I had it on here. VXRT. How is it not on here? VXRT. There it is. So still grinding up. Oh yeah, I remember that stock was TRRX. Remember TRX? That was what we were talking about last Friday. Henry said that would be a good dip buy. Remember last Friday right here? So it's still fading. So no, wouldn't have been a good dip buy for me. This thing, if you look left on the daily, got killed. Man, this thing just cannot catch a break. Look at that. So Henry liked it last Friday. I wonder if he bought it. Meanwhile, CLOV. I'm going to have to buy some more CLOV here soon. Okay, got some more at $15.26 on CLOV. Oh, Henry got some EGXP at $2 and it's down to $1.25 now. Nasty. No bueno. So all the people that missed this first initial move on CLOV Should see now that it's green on the day, that it's way off its highs. Let me get this better picture. There we go. It's green on the day. It's way off its highs. So we should get all the FOMO buyers that missed this first initial squeeze should be starting to buy it up right now. Look at that. VXRT up to the 960s. Henry was probably right. Maybe I should have held to 1 p.m. today. And NOVN coming completely apart down to my entry. Or close to it anyways. Buying's been keeping an eye on OCGN the last 4 days. Didn't OCGN... Didn't they put out some shitty news where their stock dumped? OCGN. Oh, wow. Have you been shorting it? Yeah, I think they did an offering or something. I can't remember what happened with it, but I thought they put out some shitty news. It gapped down. It's been fading. What, are you trying to dip by it or you been shorting it? Because things are not they're looking pretty bleak for OCGN right now. Look at that. Just getting crushed every day. That's sad. Meanwhile, CLOVE pulling back some more. Oh, I had no patience. I shouldn't have been adding there, but I didn't know. Okay, down to getting close to 15. This is where I really wanted to take more size. Okay, added some more at $15.18. Added some more at $15.15. A little bit bigger size. So we've had, on the 5-minute chart, we've had almost two consecutive red candles. So we'll see what happens on the next one. But I think it should find some support over 15 near VWAP. And then we should get another push. Hopefully over 16, maybe go to 17 or 18. My ultimate goal would be probably, I'm hoping to get $16.50 to $17 today. That would be my goal. Now, Henry, probably his goal would be like a lot higher. His expectations of stuff is he's a lot more optimistic than I am. Oh, you're thinking about dip buying it. Do you know their news? I thought they had some crappy news on it. Man, this TRX lost it from $100. I remember the day it crashed. And I thought about dip buying it, but I didn't. And I was glad I didn't. And it's just been fading ever since. Jesus Christ. Look at that. It's just horrific. Even last Friday, look at this. Last Friday, it had this big gap down. That's when Henry was saying it would be a good swing trade. And now it's still fading. Okay. So now we're getting a bounce on CLOV. Does this bounce fail? So on E-Trade, I don't know what broker you guys are using, but on E-Trade, I'm using E-Trade. You can go through and you can do, you can select your share lots, meaning that if you bought at a certain price, you can sell those specific ones. So like right now that it's, I don't know if this is going to be a high or low with CLOV. So I'm going to sell some shares into this little spike that I got a shittier entry on. Well, not quick enough. It takes a little time because you have to do it from the website. You have to go to the website. You have to go to the ticker. You can't do it from the E-Trade Pro, which kind of sucks. Maybe you can. I just don't know. But once you pull up the ticker, there's this little button on the side, this little arrow. Just click it, and then you'll see all your points of entry, all the and what price you got them at. And you just click sell on those. So these ones that I got at 1571, I want to sell those right now. Because it could have a higher low, then pull back. It could do a little, you know, trading the channel for a little while. So maybe I want to add these shares at a better price. 15 preview. Check and make sure it's good, and we're good. All right. So I put an order to sell at 1560. Oh, I missed it. Okay, I got it taken. I got them out at 1549. So that made my overall average better. So now my overall average is $14.90. So I got a decent average. So I'm actually going to, it takes so long to do that. I'm going to get my next order of shares ready to sell up near 16. See, it may just roll over right here and then pull back to 15, may go a little bit lower before it really starts basing and then coming back. It might take a little while, take a few hours or something for it to come back and squeeze past high a day. Might be this afternoon, actually. So this is one that I could hold till 1 p.m. Look at that, up to $10. Henry was right, man. Henry was right. All right. Sell near 16. And select these lots to sell. Okay, so now it's pulling back. So now look, those shares that I sold up here, I could add down here. I could add back. So now I'll have a. We'll see.
IPO is now trading.
We'll see if it.
IPO is now trading.
We got a new IPO trading. JNX. JANX. So we'll see if this 1520s hold. And it looks like it's going to. I almost pulled the trigger there at. Okay, I got some at 1528. VXRT testing 10. Oh, wow. I should have just stepped my stop loss since it was there stepping up higher. Should have listened to Henry. He was right. Look at that. I mean, I could have just set it under the low of each one. And then as it pulled up and set back, I just set it a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. If I would still have my shares at $10 here, I'd be selling. Meanwhile, CLOV holding. I bought some more shares. So my new average is $14.98 now. So I think probably I'll risk VWAP for right now. But it looks like this is going to hold. Let's look at a 5-minute chart real fast. So, I mean, according to this 5-minute chart, it's just a pullback. It's holding right now and consolidating. So I think I'll probably risk $14.90. Which is VWAP. I mean, really, I should probably risk $14.50, but I don't want to risk 40 cents. Because it could pull back all the way to near red to green. Guess I don't have that many shares. And NOVN did exactly what I thought I was going to do. See, look, I was right on NOVN, and Henry was right on VXRT. So, I mean, you never really know. You just got to do the best you can with the price action that's given. All right, so we're going to a little bit more pull back closer to VWAP. I think I am going to set my my stop loss just under 1450. Actually, if it pulls back to 1450, I think I'm going to grab some more shares. Because I think this will bounce off red to green. So I'm not going to add any more unless it gets closer to 1450. I mean, my average is 1498. But I think it'll bounce off of VWAP. I mean, off of red to green if it goes down that far. Pulling back a little bit more. On a 1490. So if it gets back close to 1450, I'm really going to start adding in. Damn, I'd be green on NOVN now. Fuck. That was stupid. Shouldn't have cut that. Okay, I couldn't help it. I added a little bit more at 1492 on CLOV. I do have some faith in this. It's pulling back close to high day, back to VWAP. I feel like it should find some support, and I feel like this thing can keep going higher. But you know what? Shouldn't. I don't want to get too stuck in my tunnel vision on my bias of what I think should happen. So my max pain, max pain on this is going to be red to green or green to red. If it can't hold green on the day, I'm going to exit. So that will be my absolute risk to get out. So probably 14.29. But I'm thinking that this VWAP should hold nicely. And we should get a bounce to sell into right here. So maybe I can sell some shares up here near 15.50. Get my average a little bit better. And then hopefully, potentially, later on today, it pulls back to VWAP. And then we get a breakout over 16. That'd be picture perfect. I'm sure there's lots of other people thinking that too as well. Does anybody else have any CLOV? Or was that the only one? Oh, it looks like this this new IPO, JANX, just got a volatility halt. Ooh, on the way down. Look at that. Let's see what kind of company they are. JANX. JANUX Therapeutics. So, don't have a lot of information on it. But back to CLOV. All right, so there's the game plan with me. You know my risk. I'm going to risk red to green or green to red. I'm going to add, if it goes down closer to 14.50, I'm going to add a little bit more. And, you know, as long as it doesn't breach my risk, I will stay in the trade in the hopes that it finds some support, comes out, breaks out over $16 later today. So that is my plan with CLOV. If it fails and dies and goes red on the day and continues down, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. That's about it. Some pretty good action this week, though. Lots of good action this week. Here, let me check my P&L on the week. See what that is. I've had a pretty good month. Let's see here. So we'll check my... let's see. Pull it up real quick. We'll see where I'm at on the week. I know I'm green by a fair amount. So if you're on eTrade Pro, you go to the website, go to your portfolio, go to your gains and losses, and then you can customize specific dates. So from Monday, come on, Monday the 7th to Friday the 11th. So as of right now, well, not bad. I'm up $8,546 of realized profits. And on the month, that's where I'm at on the month. On the month, I'm up $16,972.98. So not bad for the month. Not bad. Been trying to work on getting my house paid off. So every week that I have a green week, Like say like this week, say I made $8,000 this week. I'll take out like 2 or 3,000. Say I take out 3,000, I'll leave 5,000 in. So I leave 5,000 in to grow my account some more. Take out 3,000. Pay 2,000 on my house, on the principal of my house, and then I would set aside 1,000 into a separate savings account to pay taxes at the end of the year. So CLOV starting to bounce a little bit. If we get up to 1550, I'm going to sell some more shares. Which I think we might get there right now. And then I can add those shares back on a dip closer to 15. Kind of like I did a few minutes ago into this first little. All right, so there we go. We're going a little bit higher. Get my sell order ready. All right, I took some out at 1525. Probably took it out too soon. Get another sell order ready. Sell another 200 shares. Oh. Sell 150. And so I'm picking specific lots. Bear with me for a second. Okay. There we go. All right, I sold a little bit more. My shares that I've got in at 1530, I sold those just now at 1522. Took a little small loss, but that makes my average a little bit better, and then I can always add those shares back on a little dip right here because it may come and test VWAP one more time, consolidate here over 15 before it can push up over 16. So now I'm comfortable. I got a nice average. I know what my stop loss is going to be. That's going to be manageable. So we're set up for later on today. Hopefully the trade works out. And other than that, I think I'm going to be done for now. Oh, thanks, Bison. Yeah, it is a nice month. Let's see, that's June, March. My May was terrible. Actually, I had a red month in April, but my May, I made like $2,000 the whole month. I traded like shit. I was just happy to be green because I had a red month in April. So January, February, March were amazing, but the momentum has really come back in in June. There's been a lot of opportunities lately. Yeah, so a nice month. Hopefully I can just keep it up, keep it working. I think that, so you guys know the game plan for me, for CLOV. I'm going to do my best to hold this into the afternoon. Hopefully my wrist never gets hit. And hopefully we can get a nice squeeze up to 17, 18, 19. And I won't be there for 20 if it gets to 20. So I think I'm done for now. I will be back next Friday. Next Friday I'll be back. Thank you, Brian. Base hits. That's what I try to focus on. Base hits. Just base hits. Henry likes to go for the home runs. I don't really go for the home runs. I just try to stay consistent. Consistently just take base hits. That's the way I roll. All right. So it's pulling back. CLOV just pulling back. I just added some shares at $14.97. So I added a little bit more. So these shares that I sold up here at $15.30, added those shares back at a better price. I was a little premature with my initial ads. So we'll see how this 15 holds. Okay, I bought some more at 15 even. I think I'm done with the ads. Because I don't want, if this thing goes against me too much and I have to cut it.
IPO is now trading.
Here at 14.30, I'm up to 1,000 shares now. You know, that's $700 loss right there. I don't want to take any more. Usually, I try not to lose more than like $500 on a trade. Well, actually, I try to lose less than that. I try not to lose more than like a couple hundred, but usually max pain for me is around 500. Every once in a while, I'll let a trade get away from me and, you know, lose 1,000 or 700. So like this one, if this one, I feel like the odds are in my favor that this thing is not, if I had to cut it, I would lose $700, but I'm okay with that because I feel like the odds are in my favor that this thing is not going to go red on the day, that it's going to hold up here over VWAP, and that we're going to get another push. But I could be wrong. I'm wrong all the damn time. That's why we set the risk. And if I have to eat the $700 loss, then I just think about my P&L at the end of the month. I still got a good P&L, and it keeps me from getting tilty. That, hey, look, I lost $700, but I'm still up $8,000 on the month. So try to look at the bigger picture. Still up on the week, still up on the month, still up on the year. And so just, I'm not going to let this thing go red on me and then just hold and hope that it comes back, because they did get a downgrade. But it is a meme stock, and these meme stocks have proven to be very resilient. So April, May were tough months. They were tough. But you know what? You trade through it. Trade through it. Adapt and adjust accordingly. It took me longer than it should have, because when April got shitty, when April got shitty, you know, I should have adapted a lot quicker than I did. You know, I mean, I realized it was slow, and I just kept trying to force trades. I kept trying to see shit that wasn't there. You know, I mean, things weren't running like they did the previous 3 months, so that should have been my cue to take my foot off the gas pedal. So, but it took me a few weeks to kind of adjust to that. Once I did, you know, I started to be pickier about the setups, and, you know, but now things are popping off. I mean, which is fantastic. God, I wonder if Henry cut EGXP. It's down to $1.17. Fucking shitty OTC. So next time when the market slows up, I'm just going to adapt quicker. I'm going to trade less, be more selective, do other things, not spend as much time in front of my computer. So next Friday, I'll be back at 9:10 Eastern Standard Time for another live stream. Hopefully we have some good stuff to trade. Meanwhile, my VXRT sell at 10 would have been good because it's back down to 9 right now. And I'm really liking this CLOV setup right now. 15 support is holding. So far it's holding. So I may not even, I don't even know if I'll risk the 1430 now. I may just risk the low of this candle right here at 1478. So I would maybe put my stop in at 1474. So then I only lose a couple $100. But this looks like it's finding some support here. So I'm hopeful that we get a CLOV squeeze. I don't know if you guys are in it or not, but if you are, I'm going to be selling near 16 and up. So other than that, you guys, good luck. Trade safe. And be well. And we'll see you next Friday. Thanks a lot for tuning in.